Hey everyone, this is Teacher Ryane, and today we're going to talk about conversational English, and we're going to look at your, and yours, okay? And we want to know, how do these words sound in natural conversation, in a relaxed setting? Okay, so first we'll go over some grammar, then we'll go over this conversation line by line. And then the last part, the third part, I'm going to read it for you twice so that you can hear, okay, what does this really sound like when an American is just speaking, right? Not teacher English, just relaxed, natural English. So that's what we're going to do. Now, before we get started, remember, this is conversational English. This is relaxed language. This is not the kind of language you hear when Barack Obama gives a speech, okay? This is more everyday, casual, relaxed English, okay? Because we do change the way we say words when we're speaking formally, okay? So let's get started with some grammar first. Okay, we have your, and yours, okay? Here we have your, which is a possessive, like that's your dog. That dog lives at your house. You feed it. It knows you. You named it. That's your dog, okay? And we have your, also your, sounds exactly the same. And this stands for you are. Okay, this stands for you are. This is called a contraction. And in spoken English, we use contractions a lot to take two words and put them together. Why? Because usually this verb are is there for grammar purposes. Not because are has a lot of information, just because it's correct. It's grammatically correct. Okay, so usually we push those kinds of grammar words together. Still an important word. Don't worry, every English teacher thinks it's important. Okay, and last one, yours, okay? Also possessive. That book is yours, right? Okay. So we're going to go line by line, and we have a lot of different, you can see the different yours, you over here, different words. So here we go. First of all, letter A. Let me see your test. Okay, so did you hear that? Let me see your test. Okay, I didn't say your, I said your. Because I'm making it shorter, I'm reducing it, okay? So this is going to sound kind of like a your. Let me see your test. Let me see your test. Let me see your test. Not let me see your test. Okay, I'm not going to do that rounded face with the or, right? Let me see your test. What did you get? Now, maybe you heard did ya? You're like, what? What's did ya? I have a different video about this, okay? One that I'll link to in the description. I have a whole video about this. But with the D and the Y, we turn into did ya. What did you get? What did you get? Okay, so I have a different video about that. I'll put the link for you. The next person says, don't look at my test. Huh? So offended. Don't look at my test. Let me see your test. Now, you may have noticed, I said this word. I said your. I didn't say this, your. I said your. Okay, why? Because I'm stressing this word. This word is important because you said, let me see your test. And I said, no, let me see your test. Okay? And your is important because I'm showing you that I'm repeating what you said, okay, but I'm flipping it. Okay? So I'm stressing this word because I'm like, I'm upset. No, let me see your test. Okay? So when any of these words are stressed, meaning they're important, They give information. They're not just there for grammar. They have a meaning, okay? Like a really big meaning. Then we pronounce them like their perfect pronunciation, perfect English pronunciation. Let me see your test, okay? Now I might see, let me see your test, okay? But if I'm emotional, let me see your test, okay? And I'm going to say that whole word because this is important, because I'm repeating you and trying to turn the tables, okay? You're not going to laugh at me, right? You're not going to laugh at me, right? Right? This your means you are not going to laugh at me, right? Okay, so an English teacher would say, you are not going to laugh at me, right? Okay, but we don't speak like that in everyday English. We'd say, you're not going to laugh at me, right? Because the most important word here, I would say, is laugh, right? This one is really the meaning of the sentence. So we're talking, so I don't need to stress you, because we're having this is a conversation, right? So you're not going to laugh at me, right? Not if yours is as bad as mine. Okay, not if yours is as bad as mine. Now this one, like that, okay, I'm going to stress this. Not if yours is as bad as mine. Because this is the other important word, mine, right? And yours and mine is showing that comparison. So not if yours is as bad as mine. So I could say yours. I would probably say the full word. But mine is really bad. Is your mom going to be mad at you? Now this one is your. Is your mom? Is your mom? And this is turns into a z. Is your mom? Is your mom going to be mad at you? Okay. And then, oh guys, you know this. Going to be. Is your mom gonna be? Is your mom going to be mad at you? Okay. We can reduce that going to, right? Because it's that future tense, and going to is a very common phrase, right? So we can push those words together. Okay, we have to kind of understand a little bit of grammar to understand why and where Americans push their words together. And that's a great example. Okay, next one. Yeah, what about yours? What about yours? Okay, so I could say yours, I could say yours. That one kind of depends on where you're from in the United States. Okay, so because I'm teaching in California, this one has a little bit more where we say these sounds a little bit more clear. Okay. Oh, let me underline that one. Okay. I don't show her my grades. You know, like I'm 25. I don't show her my grades, right? What? Then you can't see mine. Okay. Now, I wrote this conversation for a few reasons. One, to give you this pronunciation practice, but two, because I've seen this happen in my class so many times. We have to remember that different cultures have different levels of privacy. Okay? So sometimes in one culture, you might just pass your test around and it's totally public and open. And in a different culture, you might say like, no, you can't see my test. This is maybe my private information. Okay? So in the United States, usually we kind of ask about each other's grades. Okay? I don't usually look at someone else's grades. That's kind of rude. Okay? But maybe I can ask. We say, well, I did really bad. Did you do bad? You know, but we're kind of careful about it. Okay? We don't just take the paper out of our classmate's hand and look at it. Okay? And I've seen students do that. Okay, so here we go. Let me read it 2 times for you so you get an idea of the American speed and you hear that really relaxed speech. Okay, here we go. Let me see your test. What'd you get? Don't look at my test. Let me see your test. You're not going to laugh at me, right? Not if yours is as bad as mine. But mine is really bad. Is your mom going to be mad at you? Yeah, what about yours? I don't show her my grades. What? Then you can't see mine. Okay? Okay, just one more time so you can practice again. Let me see your test. What'd you get? Don't look at my test. Let me see your test. You're not going to laugh at me, right? Not if yours is as bad as mine. But mine is really bad. Is your mom going to be mad at you? Yeah, what about yours? I don't show her my grades. What? Then you can't see mine. Okay? So, if you have any questions, just type them there in the comments. Give me a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.